All right, everybody, welcome back. We are jumping into another deep dive, and today we're looking at something pretty cool, AI in
What?
HVAC.
BI and HVAC. You got it.
Now, you might be thinking like, whoa, hold on a second. It's like Terminator stuff?
Yeah.
Are we going to have robots like fixing air conditioners?
Yeah, that's a common misconception. A lot of people think of the robots.
Yeah.
It's not quite there yet. Although
Wait, to give it a few years, though, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but this is something different, and we found this really awesome episode of the Wholesale AC Services podcast,
Yeah.
and they were talking all about this. And
Yeah, there's some great points in there.
oh, yeah. So let's just dive right into it. So what is AI doing in HVAC right now?
So right now, it's not so much the robots actually doing the fixing. It's more like helping you with your customer support.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so think about like chatbots,
Oh, yeah.
virtual assistants, those things that pop up on websites.
Uh-huh.
That's AI, and they can be trained to answer all those like basic questions that you get all the time.
Like, what's it going to cost to fix this? Or when can you come out? That kind of thing.
Exactly. Like those super common things that, clog up your phone lines and your email.
Right. And I bet those are like the bulk of the questions too,
Well,
right?
absolutely.
Like probably like 80% of the calls.
Yeah, probably even more,
Yeah.
or just the same.
And you know what's really cool is they can answer those questions 24/7.
Oh, wow. So I don't have to like wake up in the middle of the night to a screaming customer.
Exactly. You can sleep peacefully.
Nice.
Your customers can get their answers right away, and everybody's happy.
That's awesome. So, okay, let's say I'm an HVAC professional. I'm listening to this and I'm thinking, okay, this sounds kind of cool, but like, what's in it for me? How does this actually help my business?
Well, okay, first of all, think about all the time that you're saving
Right.
by not having to answer those basic questions.
So my team can be out in the field actually doing the work?
Exactly. They can be doing the complex stuff that actually requires, a human brain.
Mm-hmm. And not just like a robot, spitting out answers.
Right. And so that means like I'm making more money, I'm keeping my customers happier because they're getting their problems solved faster.
Exactly. And it's not just about time. It can actually save you money too.
Okay, how so?
Well, think about it. If you're not spending all your time answering the phone and emails, you're more efficient, right?
Right.
So you can potentially take on more jobs.
Okay. Yeah.
You might not even need to hire extra staff during those busy seasons.
Oh, right, because everybody's calling in the summer when their AC breaks down.
Exactly. That's when it gets crazy.
Yeah, so you don't have to go through that whole hiring process training new people.
Exactly. So it can save you a lot of headaches and money in the long run.
Now, there was one thing they talked about on the podcast that I thought was really interesting, this idea of like predictive maintenance.
Oh, yeah. That's really cool.
So what is that all about?
So basically, it's using AI to predict when a customer system might need maintenance.
So it's like AI fortune telling.
Kind of, yeah. But it's based on data.
Okay.
So the AI looks at things like the age of the system, the model,
Right.
the service history, even the weather.
The weather.
Yeah, because, extreme temperatures can really put a strain on HVAC systems.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So all that data goes into the AI and it can start to see patterns like, okay, this particular model tends to have this problem after 3 years in this climate.
So it's like they can tell the future.
In a way, yeah, it's like having a crystal ball, but for HVAC.
That's wild.
And then what happens is you can actually reach out to the customer before they even have a problem.
Oh, so I don't have to wait for them to call me in a panic.
Exactly. You can be proactive.
Oh.
You can say, hey, we noticed your system might be due for a checkup soon. Want to schedule something?
That's amazing. So it's like I'm going from being reactive to proactive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that makes your customers happy because they feel like you're taking care of them.
Right. It's like you're going above and beyond.
Exactly. And that builds loyalty.
That's huge in this business.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So we've talked a lot about like what AI can do, but this all sounds very futuristic to me. I'm picturing like, a whole team of programmers that I need to hire to make this happen.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's actually a lot simpler than you might think.
Right.
Like for those chatbots you were talking about, there are tons of platforms out there that are designed specifically for HVAC businesses.
Really?
Yeah, you don't need to build anything from scratch.
Oh, that's awesome.
And a lot of them are really affordable too.
Wow.
And same thing with the predictive maintenance. There are tools that can handle all of that for you.
So it's like plug and play.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's amazing. So it sounds like even a small business can take advantage of this.
Absolutely. You can start small, see what works for you, and then scale up as you need to.
Awesome. So the main takeaway here is that AI is not just some far-off thing. It's happening now, and it can really help your HVAC business.
Exactly. It's all about working smarter, not harder,
I like that.
and providing better service to your customers.
So what would you say is like the one thing that people listening should do like right now to start taking advantage of this?
I would say just start exploring. There's so much information out there. Do some research, see what tools are available, and think about how you can integrate AI into your own business.
It's like a whole new world.
It really is, and it's only going to get bigger from here.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for breaking all this down for us.
Absolutely, it was my pleasure.
All right, everybody, that's our deep dive for today. Stay tuned for more and keep those AC units running.
And stay curious about AI. It's going to be a big part of our future.
That's right. Take care, everyone.
Okay.